Okay. Now, with 3 different colleges, please don't say that the students have to travel between those 3 colleges. Tell me there's an easier way for this to happen.
There's a lot easier way for this to happen.
Go ahead.
So we have kind of 3 different formats that we're going to be offering the courses in this program, and each program may have 1 or 2 or 3 of these types of formats available. The first one is your typical classroom and lab, and so the students would be in the classroom, say at one location, but the students can be at any one of these 3 locations and get this AG program degree. And then as far as the labs go, the labs will probably be set up a little bit differently. They'll be set up more like a workshop. Instead of having a lab on a weekly basis, we'll probably have a 1 or 2 day workshop that they will participate in, so that they can get their hands-on experience right through that way. That's one way of doing it. A second way is what we call our IBAN, which is our system that we have throughout the college system, where the teacher would be in one classroom, we'd have students in that class, we have cameras on the teacher, and in the other 2 locations we'll have classrooms where students will be in. They have cameras in those 2 classrooms, and so it becomes kind of an interactive between the 3 classrooms where the instructor is able to communicate with each one of them during the class period.
Interactive video network.
Interactive video network, that's correct. And then the third, of course, is the online, and online has really gotten to be popular because that allows individuals that want to take a course to do it anytime, day or night, 24 hours a day, anytime that they have some free time to do that. So those 3 formats will be offered. Not all of them will be offered for each course, but each course will have 1 or 2 formats that's going to be offered in. So. So it makes it easy for students. They don't have to be here on campus to take this program. So
another one great thing about the online thing, they're working at their own pace. I mean, obviously, of course, they don't want to get late with their work or anything, but with that flexibility and ability to do it at their own pace late at night with their working full time throughout the day, it's a great thing for them. So
it is.
Thank Al Gore for inventing the internet for that. Right? God bless Al Gore. So tell me more about this unmanned aerial, the drone kind of a thing.
Yeah, so unmanned aerial systems is just a fancy schmancy term for drones and all the technology that goes with it. So when you figure in the drone, the little device that is flown, the controller and the software, collectively that package is called an unmanned aerial system. And so we're going to be partnering with Robbie Lunny in the Botno community here, and we'll be offering several courses. So in the first year we'll be doing kind of an introduction to UAS and a flight school. That'll be during fall semester, and then once students develop that basic understanding of UAS and how to fly drones, in the spring then we're going to do a commercial operations class, and during the second half of spring semester class specific towards the application of UAS in agriculture. And right now UASs are being used virtually in every aspect of agriculture, from flying a field to determining if crops are being stressed, if there are certain types of weeds in the field, to applying different kinds of pesticides. And it's even being used in the agricultural end of things, where if a person didn't want to get on their four-wheeler and go check the cows to see if how things are going with calving, they can take a drone out and fly it around and see if any of the cows are having trouble with calving. So it's again being used in every aspect of agriculture.
Wow. Okay. And this is another course that's being offered.
Yes. Yep. And then when students once they complete these 4 courses, they'll get a certificate of completion.
Okay.
We're also going to be looking at opportunities to offer weekend courses to area folks that want to learn a little bit more about drones and maybe get their commercial certification.
Okay, so at the end of this course, it's not like they can say, their parents will say, so what did you get? I flew a drone. It's not that at all.
It'll be much more than that. They'll actually have their commercial license so that they can go out and be kind of a consultant, run their own business, do different things. But
very cool. All right, so how do we find more about these programs then?
So, for me, a lot of times I just tell people to go to dakotacollege.edu, and for this particular program, it's a /agriculture.
Okay.
But they can call up the college too. They can call up the college and ask for me, Keith Knutson, and I'd certainly be willing to visit with them on it. So, there's one more thing that I should mention, if you'll give me the time.
Sure, what you got?
Okay. The other thing is that when I talked about labs and work experience, we're also setting up to have internships available to these students too in the summertime, so that they can go out and actually get hands-on experience, get experience in the field, and then come back again in the fall and continue to take their courses. And we have quite a number of agribusinesses in this area that are very interested in getting students to help them through the summer too. So
all right, so there's a little extra change in their pocket.
There is, and
right.
they get credit for it.
And they get credit for it. It's a win-win for everybody. They get the help, and they're getting some money too.
That's right.
And we should mention too that the community of Botano has just been a super supporter of this program. We've already got an advisory committee in place, and just the support that we've seen from area businesses, industry, the banking community has been phenomenal. So looking forward to continue working with them and making this program a success.
And we look forward to having you guys out many more times to talk about these and more programs, all right?
All right.
All right, very good. Give me 5.
Great.
Thank you.
All right. 8:34 at Sunny 101.9. Into our next 7-day forecast we go. This one brought to you by...